Hi, so my name is Debabrata Rai and I am the admin of this group. I come back for you to share my knowledge. I studied in a Bengali medium school and I don't know whether you believe it or not. I seriously started learning about tense after completing my graduation. So when I started to think to appear in competitive exams, that time I realized that I should know the grammar, and it was too late because I already completed my graduation 2 or 3 years back. So I started very late, and that time it was probably in the year 2000, in the year 2000 or 2001. So that time cheap internet was not available and mobile was not so handy, and so not enough YouTube stuff were available to study or to watch. Then I realized that I must know something about English because English is omnipresent. Whether you prepare for competitive exams, whether you prepare to face an interview, so everywhere you need to know. So then I started, and if then I must confess that I had very little knowledge about grammar. So that time I started, first of all, I started listening. Thank you, Premananda, for watching this video right now. So first time I started watching television news or BBC News or Discovery or this kind of programs, because listening plays a great role. When we listen, we record all the things. Our mind records all the things: grammar, accent, relevant words. Okay, everything is copied into our head when we listen, and that's why Bengali people can actually speak, understand Hindi very well, because they listen it from their friends, they watch movies, and the children also watch cartoons where they listen Hindi, and there are some audiovisual effects when something is listening at the same time is noticing some pictures or events on TV. So that's why he relates the events with that word. So knowingly or unknowingly, he starts imitating or he starts copying. That's why after some time, without doing any course or without Mithun asks, good evening, Mithun. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any question, then you can ask me in the comment box. I will be very happy to reply you. So without doing any course, people start learning Hindi, and at a point they can also speak Hindi very well. So same thing can happen in case of English, but unfortunately we don't find English speaking people around us. There might be some friends who know English very well, but they feel ashamed or they hesitate too much to speak in public. They think that people may laugh at them. Okay, so they avoid speaking, though they are interested, but they don't practice it publicly. And you also desiring the same thing, but you are also avoiding in fear of making mistakes and being mocked. So initially I started speaking to myself, and gradually I started to follow the grammar. And I must say that in the very initial stage, I had to work hard to understand simple rules like tenses and how to use them. We all know the rules, but we don't know how to use them. And the knowledge is not available when we are actually trying to speak in real time, because when we start, we feel that our head is totally empty. We can't recall any word or any structure. So that is the most prominent problem for all of us. But the solutions are very easy. Don't think too much about your knowledge, about your mistakes. Just whatever come in your mind, start speaking. Even in the initial stage, you can use both languages, your mother tongue as well as in English, and choose any rule, any simple present or simple past. Suppose something happened with you, or you experienced something, you went somewhere, you went to your friend's wedding, so you just explain those experiences with your friends using the simple past tense, only subject and then verb. So keep it in your mind that I will use subject and then verb, past form of the verb. In this way, you can actually narrate the entire story. My friend invited me and my family members. I went, I joined the party, I ate delicious food, I greeted my friend on his wedding day, and I enjoyed a good company of other friends, and I returned home after finishing meal and gossiping with friends. I returned home. So in this way, you can narrate any story just using simple past tense. So you got confidence, you get confidence that you are grammatically correct when you are speaking. So in this way, you gradually start adding other rules. Just as I mentioned, after finishing the meal. So it's a participle. So I have used unknowingly. So in this way, if you start using any simple grammatical rule and start creating sentences, then half of the problem is solved. The remaining other half is how to develop, how to speak more fluently and more precisely. So that you can do very easily if you read good books, if you watch YouTube videos. From there you come to know many rules or many words or phrases that you can actually include in your everyday speech one by one. In this way, you can improve your way of speaking. So that is as simple as this. But what we do, we waste too much energy just on thinking, what if I make a mistake? Believe me, nothing will happen. Even then, the sun will be in the center of the universe and the earth will rotate in the very same manner. And I think we are not any celebrity that the news will be published in the next day that the person has made a great mistake when he was trying to speak English. I think any Englishman, if he tries to speak Bengali or Hindi, he will obviously make some mistakes. But they enjoy the process of learning other languages. But it is our prejudices, or there is a myth that English is a superior language. So if we make any mistake, then we are inferior. So just don't take this way. Just think you have to speak because the other person don't know with whom you are speaking right now, don't know your language. So you will have to convince them, and you will have to make them understand what you actually want and what you want to say. So just take in this way and enjoy the way of learning. Even you are making mistakes, accept it with a smile and next time correct it. Even you can use your own language in between if you are a beginner. So if you overcome this fear that what will happen if I make a mistake, then I think you can achieve your goal. Within couple of months, you can be a fluent speaker. And learning is a lifelong process, so it will continue and you will gradually improve. Just think what you knew yesterday, what you know today. If you learn a single phrase or single word or single rule, what you can use very precisely, then you have improved. And it should motivate you to go further, to push yourself further. So thank you for watching this video. In my next video, I will explain some grammatical rules in Bengali. I think this group is for Bengali. Lots of Bengali people are here. So I will explain some of the simple rules, basic rules, what we can use in our everyday speech. And let me finish. And I want to say I have a YouTube channel also. If you want to know the basics of English grammar, then you can follow it. Even I have also a WhatsApp group. I will provide my WhatsApp number. If you are interested to practice with me, then you can join the WhatsApp group and you can practice with me and other speakers. We all can. It's not our native language, so there are scopes to improve ourselves by sharing our knowledge. Nobody knows everything, so I can learn something from you, and you can also learn something from me. So thank you for watching this video. If you think this kind of videos are helpful for you and your friends, then please press the like button, share it with your friends, and comment something in the comment box. I'll be very happy to read your comments and feel motivated if you appreciate. And if you want something particular, then obviously you can actually put your questions in the comment box. I'm not an English teacher, and it is just my hobby, and I'm always willing to learn from all of the guys like you. Just I thought that sometimes people cannot achieve their dreams and cannot achieve their goals just in fear of being failure. So it is better to try and fail rather than not to try entire life. Okay, if you try and if you fail, and if you try, I think you will get the success. It may take several attempts, but ultimately you will get success. So thank you for watching this video. And in my next video, I will explain some grammatical rules in Bengali. So if you are interested, then please let me know in the comment box. I will be happy to share my knowledge with you, how to use the grammatical knowledge in everyday conversation in Bengali. So please let me know whether you are interested or not. Thank you. You can also join my WhatsApp group.